The art of being alone. Loneliness has more to do with our perceptions rather than how much company we have with us. We tend to perceive being alone or in our own solitude as a state of loneliness, as the same thing as being lonely. But in reality, it's our own failure to create a fulfilling and comfortable environment when we are by ourselves and when we are in our own solitude, like the one that we have when we do have company. For the longest time, I struggled so hard with not being able to do things by myself. Even the simplest of activities, like going to get gas, going to the grocery store, I constantly felt like I needed to have someone with me, even if they really just had no reason for being there. And I think that dependency on other people really took a toll on my relationships and just my mental health. So I really had to sit down and ask myself, girl, what are you afraid of? What is so scary? Is it people looking at you? Is it being in a place you're not familiar with? Is it maybe what people might think of you being by yourself, as if people are looking at you like that? And then I realized that none of that even really made any sense, because everybody around us is just going about their day, going about their lives, doing what they wanted to do today. And I guarantee you 99.9% of the people are not thinking, oh, she's weird for doing this by herself. Girl, nobody even knows you. You know what I mean? We think that we're the main character in this situation, but everybody thinks that they're the main character in this situation. So it's nobody is really thinking about someone else. Everybody is always thinking about themselves. And I think I made myself think these things, which led me to being too scared to do literally anything. But once I came to that realization that literally nobody cares, it changed my life. So if this is something that you've been struggling with and have been trying to figure out how you can fix, how you can solve it, how you can stop being scared to do things by yourself because there's so much stuff that you want to do on your list, then you've come to the right place. If you're new here, my name is Raven, and I love to share all the goods, the bads, the ins and outs of my 20s that I've learned so far with you guys so that I can help better make your experience of going through your 20s a lot easier and a lot smoother. And today, I'm going to share with you some of my most valuable tips I have ever learned, received, heard, or thought of that has really helped me get out of my fear of just being alone. So let's just get right into it. Number one, romanticize the things that you already do alone. We may not realize it, but there is actually a really good amount of things that we do every single day unintentionally by ourselves. All of these mundane tasks that we inevitably have to do, like doing our laundry, doing the dishes, getting our work done, all of the above, we most likely do majority of these things in our own company and are not really thinking about whether or not somebody else is around. So a really good way to kind of just dip your toes into being comfortable being by yourself is to romanticize the things that you already do by yourself. So next time you're cleaning your room, cleaning your apartment, cleaning your house, go put on your favorite tunes, go put on a cute little productivity outfit, make yourself a fun little drinky drink, and just romanticize the fact that you're about to clean your house by yourself and that you don't need anybody there, that you can just really enjoy your own company, your own peace, your own solitude. It will make you more excited to want to come back and do this thing by yourself, and then that will slowly progress into you wanting to do even more things by yourself because you've already established such a positive environment of doing things by yourself. Number two is to date yourself. Treat yourself how you would want someone to treat you. Take care of yourself how you would want someone to take care of you. Literally date yourself how you would want to be dated. All of these romantic things that people do in a relationship, like going to the movies, going out to nice dinners, making food for the other person, going to buy flowers, all of these things, do it for yourself. Even if you are in a relationship, even if you're not, do it for yourself. Do all these things for yourself. Romanticize the relationship that you have with yourself and build a stronger and deeper connection and relationship with yourself. And this is so good for so many different things. One, you're not expecting somebody else to do it because you already fill that cup for yourself. So you would never be disappointed if somebody doesn't do it for you, first of all. And second of all, it's a really good way to nurture your heart and your body and your mind and just to make yourself really feel cared for and protected and in good hands. I think one of the best ways to feel more confident in your own skin and just in your own company is to really know who you are. And the only way to get to know who you are is by dating yourself. Just if you were trying to get to know another person, somebody that you like, somebody that you fancy, whatever, you would date them. You would go on dates with them. You would hang out with them. You would spend quality time with them. Do nice things for them. All of that energy that you put into other people, you should be putting back into yourself and taking care of yourself. Number 3, try new hobbies. Go get a pen and paper and write down a list of everything that you've ever wanted to try, do, or see. And while we start this process of dating ourselves, use this list as inspiration on what to do when you are going on these dates.
I think hobbies are a really great way to, 1, discover new things that you like, and 2, practice spending time by yourself. A lot of hobbies that you can try really don't require like a lot and don't require a lot of people or anybody for that matter. Since it's springtime/summertime, the sun's coming out, the flowers are blooming, I've been wanting to get into planting the propagations that I've been growing over the years and putting them into soil and just like growing new plants. I've been wanting to tap into that so bad, and I've been waiting for the right season, and it's finally time. I've been growing these cacti for like 2 years. I got them from IKEA, but I think it's outgrowing its pot because I'm seeing the roots coming out of the bottom, so I need to put them in a bigger pot. My little gardening buffs. We're gonna be putting the snake plant into this blue one. We're gonna move this one into the pink one, and then combine these together into this big pot.
Number 4 is to explore new places. Being in a new place where nobody knows you, whether that be a new city or just a new area of town, is the perfect time for you to be whoever you want to be. I think we kind of have to be a little delusional. In the beginning of really being comfortable of being alone, especially social settings, is by kind of just like turning on an alter ego and being like, okay, this is who I'm gonna be right now. I'm gonna be confident, I'm gonna be comfortable, I'm gonna be positive, I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna be vibrant. Like, I'm going to be this person right now, because even if I mess up, nobody's gonna remember me, nobody's gonna know me, and I can move on and try this again tomorrow. I also feel like there's a different type of beauty of exploring a new place, or even just like a new coffee shop or whatever, by yourself, because you can take your time, be as quiet or as loud as you would want to be. You can listen to your music, really just like be in your own little world. Number 5 is treat yourself. This kind of ties back into me saying that you need to date yourself, but it's also really important to treat yourself. I say this because we can kind of treat this as like a reward for overcoming fears and overcoming like little humps and peeling off the layers of our comfortability journey. So for example, let's say you want to go treat yourself to a pedicure, right? You go to the nail salon all by yourself, you get your toes done, you walk out feeling like a new person. And so not only did you successfully go do something by yourself, you also ended up treating yourself for doing that thing by yourself. It's 2 birds, 1 stone. It's like you're treating yourself and you're peeling off a layer of, oh crap, I just leveled up. I really hope I'm making sense, because this is all making sense in here, but I'm not sure if it's translating here. Let me know if it is, let me know if it isn't, okay? When you do even just small things like this is going to really help create a memorable and enjoyable experience for you, so that you can attach this to every other time that you maybe have to do something by yourself and you may be second guessing it. You can come back to these moments that's like, oh, you know, last time I did something by myself, it was actually really nice. So I think I'm actually gonna enjoy this time. Let's go do it. Number 6 is to do activities that you actually enjoy. Doing something by yourself is already hard enough, okay? So for you to try to do something by yourself that you don't like doing, you're gonna hate it. So it is very important to be intentional with what you end up doing by yourself. So make a game plan. Use that list that we made earlier and make a game plan of what you wanna do today by yourself, whether that be going to the beach, going to your favorite cafe, going to your favorite bookstore and reading a book, driving down your favorite street, whatever, listening to your favorite songs at the park. Make sure you are doing things that you actually like to do. I think the biggest takeaway here is to build a really healthy, happy, comfortable relationship with being alone. If you are in control of this, every single time that you are by yourself, make sure that it is a comfortable, happy, and enjoyable environment, so that you want to keep coming back to this feeling. And number 7, the last one, is to have more self-care days. I think I expressed this in almost every single video, but like, guys, self-care days, so underrated. I genuinely think this tip can apply to anything in life that you could struggle with. Just take care of yourself. Go that extra mile for yourself. Make yourself feel special. Make yourself feel loved, because self-love, confidence, fearlessness, it all ties in together. How you make yourself feel is how you're going to feel, obviously. right? Honestly, like how you make yourself feel, how you treat yourself, that's going to translate into how you present yourself in social settings, how you present yourself in different scenarios, and how you just like exude who you are. So next time you're just sitting in your room, not doing anything, turn this into a romanticized self-care moment. Put on your favorite movie, make your favorite dessert, go wash your face, put a little face mask on, maybe wash your hair, do a little hair mask, and just relax and enjoy your own company and put on DND, put on that do not disturb, put on that silence, put on that she's busy right now, call back later, and just really sit in your own space. I guarantee you doing this habit alone, like consistently every single week, is really going to change your perception of being by yourself. Your self-care nights, your me time, that is what's gonna make you really love being by yourself. Creating the most perfect environment that you can, that it is just you and that you are in like your pure, blissful, peaceful state. You're going to love it and you're going to want to do it even more and you're going to want to expand it even more. You start here, it's just gonna all start connecting and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do this by myself, I'm gonna do this by myself, and I'm gonna do this by myself. The main idea here is to really just do things that make you comfortable enough to stop thinking about those fears and anxieties that you have when you are by yourself. It's definitely not gonna happen in just one try, just one day. Like it's going to take constant practice and constant efforts. What's important is that you just keep going. You're gonna keep leveling up regardless, and whether or not you realize it, you are getting better and better at this every single day, and one day you're gonna be a pro. In reality, like yes, it could be scary at times, but it's also only as scary as you make it. You are in control of this. You're in control of your life. You are the main character. Everybody thinks they're the main character in their own life. So remember that next time you think everybody is looking at you, nobody is. I really hope these tips were helpful, and I really hope these tips made sense to you guys. If they did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below which one was your favorite. And if you guys have any questions or further comments, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. I truly hope you enjoyed today's video. I believe in you. If I can do this, you can do this. Anyone can do this. You've got this, okay? Don't stress. It'll be fun. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!